Welcome back to this episode of Building a Backyard Ferrari, the Devin TR3 project. Previous episodes we showed how we purchased a Triumph TR3. We took the chassis from the tub, we split it, we took all the components off this chassis, we cleaned it, we strengthened it, we put it back together. So in this episode we're going to be showing how we're going to be putting the suspension components on it. And hopefully by the end of this episode, we're going to have a rolling chassis and be able to start fitting the body and the engine. And speaking of the engine, we had a real good experience. We found one. It happened to be up in Watkins Glen, New York. And I was able to coordinate picking the motor up at the same time as the Watkins Glen Vintage Racing. So we got to meet a few of the Devin owners out there who are racing these cars competitively, and it was a great experience and we had a lot of fun. So we're going to share that with you too in this episode. I followed up on a Facebook Marketplace ad for a guy in the Watkins Glen area that had raced Triumph TR3s at the Glen. He had taken a Triumph in a trade and agreed to sell me the motor out of it. The motor did have a side intake manifold with a pair of Webers, and that's going to be important to us in the upcoming episodes when we try to fit the body, motor, and frame all together. So if you want a motor for a race car, go to a racetrack. We made arrangements to pick up the motor at a race, the vintage race at the Glen. Great opportunity to run into some guys racing Devins like Randall Green, John DeGainer, and Cliff Murray. It should never be underestimated what these guys and guys like this do each weekend racing these Devins and just preserving the legend of Bill Devin on the racetrack. So before we start putting all the parts and pieces on the chassis, we had to get them all together. The guy before us took the car apart and gave us coffee cans and boxes full of parts. Here's where Moss Motors came in again. Very helpful. Using their website, we were able to get the exact part, number, and name so we could get these parts and put them in bags. From there, we put them in the ultrasonic cleaner. We sandblasted them, wire brushed them, painted them, powder coated them. But we got them all together, we think, so this final step will go very smoothly. So, very important, guys, when you're taking stuff apart, tag and bagging. It's going to pay dividends in the long run. We're here on a beautiful fall morning and kind of exciting. We're going to start putting pieces back on the frame and kind of the reconstruction part of this whole build. So let's start from the top down, putting the fulcrum on for the top A-arms. And should be fun today. All right, that's going to wrap it up here on episode 4. We got the suspension on, but now we're off to SEMA. So when we get back from SEMA, we're going to put the wheels on, put it on the ground, and a little teaser. Over here to the side, we've been mocking up the 295 body to bring it over and start fitting it on the chassis. Keep on following us to episode 5, where we're going to be mocking up the body and the engine. So for now, hit that like button, subscribe, keep on following us. If you like what you see, add some comments in the comment section. But from now on, that's a wrap.